Hey guys, welcome to What Where's Watchin', the series where I go over whatever show, movie, comic, manga, game, whatever it is I'm currently taking in, I discuss my thoughts on it, and I let you know whether or not you should watch it and why. So this week, I'll be talking about The Dragon Prince, Season 1. Now, let me start by saying I was only interested in this series because it was created by Aaron Ehasz, who had a big part in the writing of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know this show is really aimed at a younger audience, but it's actually pretty good, surprisingly. Some of the dialogue is overly simplistic, and the plots sort of get resolved a little too easily, but this is sort of expected in a kids' show. That said, the system of magic is actually really cool. There's a really big world with an interesting history and an expansive set of races and magical relics that exist inside of it. If we're talking specifics, I really like the idea of the elven binding ritual and how it's linked to the lives of those that are to be assassinated. That's really cool. There actually are some dark themes, considering that this is a show meant for younger viewers. There's a two-headed snake that will suck out your soul. They get people eternally imprisoned inside coins. So there's lots of cool stuff that, it isn't just for kids. On top of that, the characters are all pretty likable, and some of them are actually really funny at times. I don't know why I find this so funny, but all of the elves have Scottish accents, and that's just hilarious to me for some reason. I like the animal sidekick too. His name is Bait. He's like this little glowing toad thing. He's pretty funny, but he's not Appa. He's not that lovable. In terms of the villain, he's pretty obvious from the beginning, but the way it's set up makes for some drama down the line later, probably in like the next season. The thing that I mean about that is you don't know what some characters are going to do. You don't know how they're going to act. There's a bit of moral ambiguity that's intriguing and makes me want to keep watching. So that said, I do plan on watching the second season, which is on Netflix now. Each season is only 9 episodes, and they're like 20 minutes, so it's super easy to binge all of it. But one thing that probably turns off a lot of people is the animation. It's this clunky 3D cel-shaded sort of art style, and at first I thought it was just super lazy or a way to save money, but I think it's actually meant to mimic the pictures of a storybook. The choppy movements are sort of like still images on a page. I understand if people don't like it, but I got used to it about halfway through the first episode, and I think it's kind of a cool concept if you look at it through that lens. Ultimately, I would recommend The Dragon Prince if you liked Avatar, but don't expect it to live up to the nostalgia-fueled heralding of The Last Airbender that you have in your brain. It's just not that good. Maybe Season 2 will launch the story to new heights, so who knows? I've been Beware. This is What Where's Watchin'. Stay frosty.